Hi everyone, it's Karen here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have an exciting video because this is the first time I actually finish an art journal, a full art journal the way I bought it. The great thing about Joggles art journals are that there's not as many pages, but as you can see I basically did them all except for one, which I'm going to be doing today, and it's going to make the front cover. Now these are all the same pages, so technically you don't need to make a front cover, but I figured, you know what, let me make a front cover and then just leave the back in white. So I do have this from the side here that you can see this drip to the other side, but I'm only going to be working on one side, and I think I'm just going to give a coat of paint to this one depending on the colors that come out on this side. So what I decided to do is create this page and then give you a flip through the whole journal. So it's going to be a cover page and flip through all in one video. So I hope you enjoy this and stay till the end of the video so you can see the full flip through, including the cover. And why I love the Joggles journals, besides having not as many pages, which is more intimidating when there's too many pages, is that you can remove the pages like this and work on a flat surface. So I'm going to be working just on this and going to put this book aside. Today what I want to play with is the new Distress Grit Paste from Tim Holtz. And since there's two of them, one is opaque and one is translucent, I'm just going to test both of them on the page just to give you a little bit of a like how my things might work on this. What I like about these pastes is that they're going to give this background texture, but I'm going to try something different today and I want to see how it works out. So I have a palette knife, and truthfully what I want to do is just, I'm not even using a stencil or anything, I just want to kind of have some texture in the background. So I am going to roughly put this down so I can create that texture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a texture kind of going down and rough because I really like the way it looks. Now you might not have this orange thing behind it, and that's okay. You could always spray stuff if you want, but you don't need to. I mean, this technique will work no matter what. So I am going to just go all the way to the top with this, and that's good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing, but from the bottom with the other paste. I just basically want to see how they will react with the same mediums. It's just fun to try the different techniques. Since this is an art journal, it's fun to just try things and see how they're going to work out. So this is the translucent paste that I'm putting here at the bottom, and the one at the top is opaque. So the difference is this is more like a gelatin, like the bottom one, and the top one is a little bit more like a paste, like it's a more whitish or well, that's why they call it opaque, because it's not see-through. The other one doesn't completely dry see-through, but I'll show you. I made a little sample here. So this is the translucent, so it's almost see-through, but you can still see it. And then there is the regular one, the regular opaque paste, and this is the other ones, which there's on the right here is the crackle paste, and then we have the texture paste, which is just a smooth texture. I forgot that I should add a little bit here on the edges as well, but I want to be careful not to seal the holes. That's why I was trying to be very careful with this area, but I think it will look better if it's everywhere. So now I'm going to dry this, and once it's dry I'm going to add the next step. So the technique I wanted to do is something that is not usually done because it's with alcohol inks. And usually alcohol inks are used with smooth surfaces, but I'm going to do alcohol inks with non-smooth surfaces. This is more of a porous surface. I was going to maybe add some gel on top of this, but then I would lose all that texture, so I really want to do it this way. And I'm going to play around with this. I know they can be used for this, and the colors are really intense, which is nice. And I picked a few of these that are more like a rusty in color because I really wanted that rustiness to show, and I'm going to basically apply them, and look how beautiful they look. You see, like they can be applied to this as well. So even though this is a texture surface, it has kind of like a smoothness to it as well. So you can really apply different colors and it looks really, really cool. And you get that rough, gritty texture from the paste. Let's go with the next one. And I just want to kind of let it drip, okay? So, and if you see that that it gets stuck or something, or you want it more diluted, you can use some blending solution, and that will like blend it even more. So that works as well. And it's nice to kind of mix the two like the colors together because it looks really, really nice. So these colors are beautiful. I love these two together. Now there's also like darker colors that as I go on, I want to make it dark because I want to kind of make it look like a burnt look. So as you go down, I will get more colors. So sorry, I forgot to say that this one is called Butterscotch. It's like this orangey color. Then I have the ginger, which is a little bit darker. And then the Teakwood was the dark one that I just added here. I also have an orange one. Let's see how this one looks like. It's a sunset orange. It's very similar, I guess, to the Butterscotch one, but just a little bit brighter. So it's a nice way of creating really pretty backgrounds. And I'm dripping it onto this because I want to make sure that it doesn't get onto the other side. Now I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to do the same thing. And I haven't added the darkest color which is a espresso, and I also have a gold alloy which I want to test like this as well. So you've probably seen many people using the alloys in a regular Yupo paper or in other surfaces, but I truly just want to kind of use it differently than everybody else, if that makes sense. And I think with the texture it's looking like amazing. Wow. So it's really, really looking nice. So just basically even just adding a little bit of color, it makes it so pretty. And I could leave things white, I guess. I'm not a huge white space kind of person, but it is looking really nice. Let's add some more of this one here. Okay, so this is really nice. I don't know now if I should just leave it with the white space. I want to check it out soon. So I'm going to add a little bit of the darker color, which is the Teakwood, because I want to really make it burnt looking. And then I'm going to add the espresso on top as well. The espresso is the darkest one, and it really like makes it look like burnt. I guess it's very similar to the Teakwood. How cool is that? So while this is still wet, I want to kind of play with the alloy and see how it looks with the espresso. Whoa, did you guys see that? Wow, it was just like one drop. Wow. That was the coolest thing ever. I don't even know if I can replicate this. Okay, let's see if I add black espresso and let it spray in. Wow, 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 did you see that? It just spreads it all. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. Okay, let me do that again. So I guess I add some of this all along here, and then I'll take the espresso and just do that separation. Wow. Okay, how cool is that? So now I can just add some more orange. Okay, and some of this butterscotch. Oh wow, I really, really love that. Let me let this drip a little bit. So look at this. How yummy is that? Now I'm running out of space here because I keep on putting the bottles right where I'm working. So it's not working. Okay, I'm going to do the other side with the alloys as well. I've never seen something so cool. And I'm really excited to show you this. So I'm going to put it all along, just a line. And then with the espresso, just separate that. I'm just putting like one drop. And then, if needed, whoa, mind-blowing. These are so much cooler than the mixatives. They have a completely different effect. Wow, 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 wow. I really like this. Okay, I love these golden drips. Okay, so I have to do them on the other side as well. I must do them. Oh my god, I just love these drips. Okay, and let's do some on this side. Okay, so now I wonder if they will work with the other colors or will they just separate? Yeah, they do. Okay, so I can separate them with this. They kind of separate the alcohol ink, if that makes sense. Look at this beauty. Okay, hold on, let me put it down. I think there's too much light. I'm going to lower the light here so you can see it. Can you guys see it? It's so hard to see the beauty of this. Wow. I can't even like tell you how beautiful this is, how happy it makes me feel. Okay, so since I can't, I need to fill in the spaces. I don't like the white space. I mean, I do and I don't. Well, no, you know what? I do like it. No, I'm not going to say I don't like it. That's not fair. I just love the drips. Oh my gosh. Just need to do a little bit on this side more to kind of separate those. Wow. I'm like in awe of what it's doing. It's so much prettier in person than in the video. I don't know. I guess I'm not seeing it well. I don't know if it's being translated the same way, but it looks like a wall. I don't know, like a really distressed wall. Okay, I'm just going to add the orange just in the edges. I don't mind leaving the white space in the center. Yeah, that looks really cool. And I'm just going to basically put some kind of word here. So that's it. I mean, I literally love it so much. I don't even want to do anything to this. This is just such a cool background. I don't want to do anything to it besides drying it. So I'm going to dry this up and then I'm going to just kind of put a word in the center that will be the front of my layout. Maybe I'll do that with the back of the book. I might as well do this for the back as well, because it's so easy to do. So I think I'm going to do that and just, but not in this video because I already showed you what I'm doing. I'm just going to create the background for it. So that way I have it on both sides and it's finished and I will show you the final flip through. So to embellish this, I found some really cool embellishments in my box. I mean, anything works. It doesn't really matter what you use, but I just wanted to kind of use something fun and just found things that would work perfectly and would look really nice with this. But what I'm thinking is I am going to glue these, but before I glue these I want to just kind of add a little bit of color to these just so they're not so whitish. So there's that, and then I'm going to add a little bit of gold to the edges. So carefully just add a little bit of gold so it's prettier. And then I'm going to glue these. And that's all. I'm not going to do much for this. Is just the cover for my journal, so it should be fine to have it this way. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to let this dry and then I'm going to glue it all. So here is the final front cover. I ended up filling in all the white spaces. I prefer when it's all filled in and all even. I guess I don't like white space as much as I thought. I glued in the pieces and I even put this title. It says Adventure Awaits You, which I do feel like every time I start a new art journal or a new art journal page, it's an adventure, a journey. So Adventure Awaits You is the perfect thing for this. This is the first one in the journal. It's an old one, but it's one of my favorites. And all these ones that I'm showing you have videos. You can go back into my YouTube channel and just search art journaling, and a bunch of these will come up. So these are the few of them are red or orange. And then this one is with the new stamps, my new foam stamps, the textured leaves. And here's another one with the similar ones and some really cool texture in the background. Another one that I love as well is the one with the koi fish, and I really love the designs that I did with this one. This is one of my newer ones, and it's done with the Seth Apter textures. There's this one that looks very tropical. I love these leaves. They're from Joggles. It's a stencil from Joggles, and some napkins. This is really nice as well. I love this hummingbird and the effects that I did with distressed oxides. Another one here, really nice. I mean, I love this book. It's one of my favorite books. This one is a recent one I did on a live stream, and I love this one as well. Then there is this one, and this one says Vision, Vision Everywhere. And this one, which is very purplish. As you can see, I love butterflies. And one of the recent ones I did, it looks like an underwater galaxy with the new gloss sprays from Dina Wakley, is here as well. And then the end, which is the other side, which I ended up doing the same as the front. So this kind of looks like a really nice book. Oops, this fell. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I really love what the alcohol inks created in the background. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends on social media. I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button every time, so that way you will be able to be notified every time I upload a video. I really enjoy you commenting on my videos and liking my videos. It really means so much to me. I read every single comment, and I just love to help and inspire you. And if you have anything that you want to say, please go ahead and share it with me. I would love to hear it. Thank you so much, everyone, and just continue to create art. Love you, everyone. Bye.